Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Russia, part 2 of a convoy clash. And a big clash it is. So, at the end of the last episode, our dreadnoughts kind of pulled off to pursue the battlecruiser group down here. That's mainly because I want the Von der Tann. We've hit her... I don't know if the log will work. It doesn't, because we saved and quit. But I think the count was up to about 13 heavy hits with our 15-inch guns. And with her very low armor, you'd have to expect... you'd have to expect at least half of those were solid hits. And that should be causing her some distress. Aside from that, it looks like we have actually sunk this Goeben class. It's all but stopped. And it's taken heavy damage. Right now the size of the ships are all incorrect. This is because I have to go at least 1 minute, which I guess we should just do very briefly. And hopefully this will mean, let's say no to all, because let's say no for now. But I want all my ships. Did that fix the size issues? No. So for some reason the destroyer is showing up bigger than the battlecruisers, but maybe if I blink my eyes enough it'll go away. I don't know. Anyways, we're getting Goeben hits on the Goeben class, but that's just this one. It's not as impressive as it sounds, basically. We have kind of pushed their dreadnoughts off far to the west. If we can do this piecemeal, if we can just work on these guys, we may even get into a situation where we can attempt to engage their dreadnoughts themselves. So that's a fairy tale for the moment, but it's a reality. Well, I guess it's not a fairy tale. A very distant possibility. So we'll see what happens. I'm actually a little bit nervous about bringing my dreadnoughts in on such a charge towards these guys, but I'm worried that they'll get away if I don't. So we will continue that charge, I guess. Alright, so we are hitting this Goeben class. It is the wrong Goeben class, if you ask me. And the Bedovi, near miss from a battlecruiser. Never what you want to see. Let's see if we can get her in here, though. Whoa. Well, no, don't slow down. Just full speed ahead. I don't care who's injured. You just keep going at whatever speed you can. And let's get you guys to launch a few torpedoes, if you do indeed have torpedoes to launch. So that would be good. Yeah, actually continue on this course, because then if you launch, maybe you'll hit the Prussian or something down here. The Prussian, a decent ship on its own right. Okay. So these guys are going to cut across, but that's okay. We'll try to shift south, which is better for us in terms of the wind. So now we're not worried about the Goeben class. We're just trying to get down here. Whoa. Well, this is massive. The Derflinger class just blew up. That is massive for us. And look at that. Pozor, Russian Salva? I don't. If you could have picked any word for me to try to pronounce, I would have declined that one or picked that one last. But that's okay. All it's saying is that it's amazing. Only firing our front turret and front superimposed turret is giving us 7 15-inch shells. I'm just in love with that dreadnought design. And so far they've done really well for themselves. Yeah, so is a flash fire turret fair on a Derflinger cast? Let's just take a look. I thought we had another. We do. 9-inch turret, 15-inch guns, you do the math. I think it's a very fair possibility, a very fair result. So we've gotten 2 battlecruisers. I don't know if we should just turn away and call this a victory or push our luck. But I'm a stubborn old man, and we're going to push our luck. Okay, Boleslav is hitting which? Okay, that's good. Doing some medium damage there. Oh, so we no longer need to go in super hard on this group. Let's pull back some guys. Start getting these guys to come back a bit. We can kind of let our light cruisers lead out. We just destroy their destroyers. Make sure that we're not getting ourselves into any unnecessary trouble right now. Okay, wow, you can actually go that fast. So slow down, just everyone kind of lead the way with the dreadnoughts. Now we do want to protect our dreadnoughts still, but stuff like this, I don't know. I probably should send some people off to rescue crews or whatever, but I don't know how to engage that option once I've already declined it. So again, our goal is this von der Tonn class. It says it's now reporting, like you can see that this is not the correct image for the ship. Just a bug from loading the game, I guess. So let's go ahead and turn completely so that we can try to head off the von der Tonn. And we kind of are already moving in the right direction with these guys, at least. Okay. 2 Colne hits. Wow, that's fantastic. This is looking really good for us. Everything's looking really, really good. Whoops. I don't care about that. Okay, we are taking a few hits. Is it time for us to pull off our battle cruisers? I think so. You know, they've done the heavy hitting already. If anything, they should only go for the Colne class, which looks like our Veseslav is in position to do that. Get these guys involved, that seems to make sense. Let's get them to speed up. Heavy cruisers can go in. They can finish off the Goeben class, sure. I mean, that thing's already sinking. Get the McStabin out of there. Who do we have here? Buni. Let's just head you north and then south. Something like this. Okay, so we hit the von der Tonn, but this was only 11-inch guns. And, you know, still laying on the fire against the Goeben over there. Yeah, we could just form a battle lineup with our dreadnought here. That's not a bad idea. The McStabin and the Mal 39 can take rear, and the Humanity and the Molotov 2 can take point. Oh, and then that was another Humanity. Martin just always does such a good job with his little after-action reports or whatever. So he left a nice little message about his ship's actions in the last episode, in the first half of this battle. Really enjoyable to read. Long time. He's been with us for a long time. He's been watching this series for a long time. So, good on you, Martin. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Nothing this time except for the Baudry is launching torpedoes. Appears to be a very sensible option. If we can force... now the von der Tonn's back down to light damage. Did I completely misread it? Or... unknown. Completely unknown. Can I persuade you, gentlemen... I guess... oh, here we go. Yes. Can I persuade you, gentlemen, to attack that? And you as well. You guys already are. Fantastic. Okay, so we got a little bit lucky here because there's some long-range shots coming in. 12-inch guns. They hit their turret, and they hit the turret. Wow, well, that's pretty lucky for us because our turret... ooh. Our turrets are only 10 inches. Yeah, get out of there. Well, it looks like a bunch of torpedoes are heading towards the Goeben. I'm okay with that. I think it might actually be time... it's heavy damage there. To send these destroyers in to disrupt the von der Tonn and the Derflinger. That would be really useful. Just to get them to have slightly less accurate fire. It's a concern, right? Who is in the neighborhood over here? Oh, good. Oh, very good. So let's get you guys up to 30. You'll be my defensive option against the Vetten, which is coming back in. And extremely scary. The only thing which matches our 2 dreadnoughts over here. Except for they actually have 12 and 14, I think. So 12 and 14 and a half. They even have better armor than us. 3-inch deck, what do they have? 3-inch. Okay, so 12 and a half and 14 and a half versus my 11 and 14. And they have 16 here. What did I have, like 15? Yeah. So they are just better armored than us. Which is not surprised. The Germans always did a really good job with armor. Okay, so Goeben taking some minor hits. The von der Tonn getting another 11-inch hit. I mean, that should be doing something. It doesn't have the armor. It doesn't have very good armor, so that should be doing something. Now, one of these guys was actually its own group. So let's get those guys to encourage torpedo launching as well. We're going to slow you down to 21, let's say, so you can tuck in right behind these guys. 20 even. Get you guys, what's your squad max? Okay, we'll slow down to 20 as well. And we'll form a nice little battle line. It's been a long time since I've had a fleet forming up in a battle line. Okay, not surprising. And I do see another hit on the Vanderton. The humanity is really dialed in. Oh, nope, that was last. That was the last one. We are launching some more torpedoes. That should draw a reaction from these guys. And I think this will call us to a close too, because we'll probably pull off under cover of darkness. Let's get these guys to go to the line abreast, turn together, and we'll make a turn this way so that they hopefully will launch torpedoes. Do you have anybody in your formation? Okay, let's also do that then. Line abreast, turn together. And let's do it with you as well. The turn together option was already chosen, which is weird, but that's okay. Okay, one more minute should put us into darkness. Gobin's still being drilled by torpedoes over there. The Cone class, is there a way we could have gotten that one? Yes, I think so, but it would endanger us going against their dreadnoughts. So I guess we'll just ignore it for now. Alright, so that's a lot of torpedoes heading their way. And the only thing close enough to them right now is more destroyers. And that's really good. Of course. Okay, things are going to start to go out of sight. And the last thing we did was drill the Vanderton with 2 more. And she's on fire. Oh, this is spectacular. Right as night is coming in, we light her on fire, so it should be easier to identify her. Now, we're forming up our line well. As long as we keep our escorts... Come on, guys, come back this way, please. Attention all hands. Please reform. So as long as we can form our battle line, these guys won't be able to do anything. If they get close enough, they'll be up against our big ships. And I don't give them good chances with that. Okay. So we still have maybe another moment here where we can try to influence the decision. Bravi's laying smoke. She's already sunk, from what I remember. Yeah, they are turning away, which is good, I guess. It's probably kind of what we wanted, though, so I shouldn't complain too much. We're still hitting the Gobin, doesn't matter. Kind of lost these guys. That's alright. Why don't you guys slow down to 18, or, well, let's just say 19. I'm okay with 19. That Gobin class, after being hit by torpedo after torpedo, still floating. Oh, very good. Oh, humanity. Can I tell you how impressed I am? It looks like we are going to sink. Good job, Molotov 2 as well. Looks like we're going to sink this destroyer. That's 2 5-inch blows. Very good. Very good stuff. So do we start inching in? I think we do with our dreadnoughts. Okay. Eventually these guys are just going to start forming up. There's their battleships moving north now. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Oh, I controlled somebody I didn't want to. That person. No, I want the... Boleslav? Is that you? Really hard to tell these guys apart. This is my destroyer. Get that guy to run this way. Cruiser. Actually, just keep going the way you're going, because you know what? You're doing the right thing. Actually, let's get this destroyer with nobody else in the fleet. Yeah, okay. Bunyi, you are tasked with going and deterring the dreadnoughts from approaching our fleet while we continue to close on the remaining battle cruisers. And I think we're just going to have to go head on to have any hope of getting in the way. Oh, look at this. They've actually split. Okay, let's keep the Humanity and Molotov 2. They've done a very good job so far. Let's keep them targeting the Vanderton so we don't lose sight of her. And at the same time, we'll be moving in hard on the Vanderton with our Dreadnought fleet. These guys are just going to bring up the rear. Hey, another Goben hit. Doesn't matter to me. If we're lucky, we can get the Derflinger, this other one, to do, I don't know, do something. Let's actually cut back behind the Von der Ton, because... Oh gosh, well, that's kind of what we expected. What's her speed up to? 23, that's not terrible, but it's probably slower than a lot of ships out here now. Looks like we won't be able to make a run on the Derflinger after all. I just wanted to kind of separate the Von der Ton from the rest of the group. Okay, the Bravi's sunk. Still hitting the Goben. It doesn't matter. Come on, guys. Forget it. Forget it. It's sinking already. Okay, you're here. You go ahead and, I guess, let's put you kind of towards the enemy fleet. What is this Derflinger doing? Oh, this is good. This is good. I don't think we'll be able to track... We do have a little bit of time. I don't think we'll be able to track the Von der Ton down. Oh, boy. We're avoiding torpedoes. From where? So that's the edge of our torpedo range. Must be from these guys. Could it be from the Derflinger herself? Maybe. Well, I mean, we're at the extreme of our torpedo range. It's possible that the Germans have slightly better torpedo range, but... I mean, it is possible. Oh my gosh, they are so close. Just launch. Launch your torpedoes. Please. Yeah, but this is good. This, the Derflinger just kind of messed itself up here. And remember, that Derflinger, just as potent on the world map as any other battlecruiser. Even though it's only a treaty battlecruiser, it has the same strategic projection. So that makes it a high priority. This ship is on fire. It says, okay, if it's going 20 knots, it probably is only lightly damaged. But if we can, we'll track her down. This is the problem with slow speed, of course. You have no choice but to let the enemy escape if they choose to disengage. Derflinger looks like she's kind of realized the error of her ways, is moving backwards. Alright, we have a huge mix-up here. So we're actually hitting the destroyers now. The destroyers are engaging. It's really small change in the big picture, but kind of fun. They're all engaging each other. Oh, wow. You know what? I don't see it, but I think a torpedo just went this way, and it looked good. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, we had a collision. Interesting. Okay, well that is actually good for us because we can go in and close quickly. Oh my, what is the Prussian doing here? Okay, Vestoslav, get out of there, but Bunyi, go in. What are you doing? Need these guys over here quickly. Oh yeah, we're still tracking down the Von der Ton in that direction. So Stabman, come, you guys can come form up with the Humanity then. We'll get at least one line going. Okay, so that's good. These guys, let's get you guys to go squad max now. It's time. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, Zarki, you're my hero. You may have just got pummeled. Totally pummeled. By the Derflinger, of course, but I don't think the Vesely's going to make it either. She has just a shred of not sinkingness left in her. I think she is above, so what if we do this? Okay, that didn't help. Oh, I didn't see the torpedoes. No! It looks like two have missed so far. And the Zarki is still launching, though. And our dreadnoughts are right on their heels. So this is good. Okay, let's see if anything big. Well, we are starting to launch. I mean, we're launching torpedoes, but we are starting to land 15-inch shells on this guy. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Yes, it happened. Good. We got him. We got him. We got him. And considering it's a treaty class with the power of torpedoes this late, 1925 torpedoes, should be enough to cripple this thing instantly. We'll see what happens with its speed, but our dreadnoughts are right there to clean up anyway. And then we can focus on the Prussian. Oh, this battle is turning into just a glorious slaughter for the Russian Navy. Oh, we got him again! Oh, the Prussian got hit! Oh man, our destroyers are just mopping up. Oh, look at that barrage. Look at that spread. Look at that spread. That's beautiful. Do you have anything left in you? No. Okay, you know what? Then deploy smoke. Just fog up the whole area, because pretty soon we're going to want to get out of here. Now, I don't think we need you. We may need you to just kind of ward off if the dreadnoughts come back into... Oh, we actually took a hit. Secondary battery from the Prussian. Lots of... lots of abuse from everyone. I guess... Let's have you turn north in a way, because you've done your damage and that'll get you away from the Prussian a bit faster. Nope, stay up at... You just go 19. I think that's probably the max speed for... Represent is... Oh, who's the slow one? Oh. Our lead formation is the slow one. Well, that's the worst case scenario. Alright, they're shooting at the Vesely, who's already going down. They're hitting the Grimyashi, which is not going down yet. Hopefully, the smoke we are now deploying with her will get her out of there. They completely... That was a nice spread, and I guess you can see the one that probably hit. But one... Oh, this is also a treaty class, so... Von der Tann's just getting further and further away, even though she's on fire. Okay. We were able to hit the Derflinger again. Alright, so... We now just see that as a light cruiser. What? So go up to 22 then. Okay, so our destroyers are getting wrecked here. Hopefully they can just survive. Otherwise, we just... Good God, we just hit a destroyer with a 15-inch gun. Oh my gosh. Let's get you guys in the line abreast turn, and hopefully you will launch some torpedoes. Okay, a 13-inch hit. Hey, the Refazon is doing something finally. It's good to see. Still looks like we're just kind of hitting their destroyers. Yeah, she's getting out of there. She has no torpedoes left. That's good. That's coming in. We're coming in hard on the Prussian. Do you have torpedoes left? You do. Well, it's time. Oh, wow. So we got her. Was that with a 15-inch gun? It was. This is so interesting. Just slowly mopping them up. Okay, spin back away. And we're honing in on the Prussian now, big time. Okay, I don't know if she's gonna... Well, hey, let's just turn this way, because if she decides to turn this way, she's gonna run into our dreadnought line. If she doesn't, then we'll be in a position to launch torpedoes. And it looks like she really is not. It's crazy. Okay, you pull back. And there's, well, that's not real, is it? Looks like we've lost the Von der Tann entirely now. Okay, Prussian hitting some near the Baudry, but not hitting enough. Let's go max if you can. Ooh, torpedo heading right at our buddy. Ah! We just hit our own ship. Trying to sink the destroyer, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Zavetny is... Get out of there. You've done your job. And here's the dreadnoughts. Oh yes, it's working out well. Yeah, she's just circling right back into our line. We're taking a lot of hits, though, I have to say. Humanity just really doing well. Okay, so now we're after this Prussian class. We are still hitting destroyers with our 15-inch guns. Can I actually casually recommend that you guys don't aim for... Yes, please, aim for this. Absolutely. Please aim for that. Okay, I don't know what even happened. Hit a bunch of destroyers. One of their... Oh, yeah. Well, go that way then, destroyers. Go ward them off. We did actually take a hit with the heavy guns. That's probably their 15-inch guns. So we need to start pulling away. Another hit. They have a good... They're locked on target. So this group with all their torpedoes is my salvation. Oh my god! Did that hit? It looked... maybe it was a dud. Maybe that's what I saw a few times was duds. Because that looked like it ran right into the dreadnought. If you don't believe me, go back and rewind. I'll probably watch this video myself. I'm kind of interested in seeing what happens with these torpedoes sometimes. But let's get these guys to turn towards the Prussian. Lots of stuff going on. Okay, so we actually fired back at this dreadnought. We also hit the Prussian finally. And, well, 5-inch guns I'm not worried about. Okay, the Gromke is launching a lot of torpedoes, and she's launching them at the dreadnought. That is perfect. And this is the Nassau, so this is definitely the big boy. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see how her torpedo protection is. They're pretty light on escorts up here. Not to mention, I mean, now that I mention it, I am as well. Get up here quickly. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. That's just a lot, though. That is just a lot of torpedoes. Okay, well, fingers crossed. This could turn out even better than I expected. How many torpedoes do you have? None. So just return. Who has torpedoes? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody with torpedoes? Yes, you. Come this way, good sir. And you guys have plenty of torpedoes left. Okay, good. Steady as she goes. Oh! What? No! 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 Ah, that's a bummer. Okay, looks like we actually took quite a few hits in this one. Oh my gosh, that looked so good. Okay, we're still launching. We're still launching, so hopefully some of these are going to hit. I'm going to turn back and mirror her the other way. I just can't believe that didn't hit. There we go. Just one for starters. Oh my gosh. We're taking just a bruising over here. Now it's a big ship. It's a big ship that she can handle quite a bit. Let's get her to pull off the line. Hard off the line. Squad max that way. And good, we'll continue to put the pressure on this Vedin. So yes, turn around and continue the pressure. We had one other, you guys. Okay, who is left capable of torpedo launching? Was it you? No, you have a speed of 3. I mean, it's probably not what I'm looking for. Okay. We're tracking all this down, which is good. Yeah, I actually need the mixed admin to go after these guys. Alright, well, it's basically just the Pozar, Rachin Salma, and the Retvizan versus the Vetin, and that might be an even match. Actually, we have the tonnage on her. But the Petropavlovsk is just getting hammered. Just hammered. And it's actually the Prussian which is doing a lot of the damage, which is surprising. She's already been hit with a torpedo. So what about... Okay, come back and let's take this Prussian out then. So just... Whatever happened to the Von der Tann, she's gone. Let's focus on the Prussian. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking so good. Oh, I'm really liking it. Now the Nassau's getting involved, though. That's not good. But we do have a couple torpedoes heading her way, even. How are you guys doing? 4 more torpedoes. Wow. Impressive. Very impressive. And the Prussian's just coming right at us. Oh, gosh. Okay, near miss, but that's still a miss. Alright, we basically have to let their destroyers have to win us the day here. Alright. Take a deep breath.